Hi.
Hi.
We would like to welcome you at one of our first open webinars.
Actually, our first open webinar.
Exactly. Here next to me is Maciek Janiszewski. My name is Dawid Szamlo, and we will guide you through our solutions for the installation market. We will talk about ourselves, so what we do, for those who just started to be interested in our solutions. Of course, we will show our solutions as well, some application examples, and Maciek later on will talk a little bit about tools and services for consultants and integrators as our fiber solutions are directed to the installation market. The reason why we are meeting here is to tell you about the point where we are. So the time when the technology is changing. So more and more protocols are coming in, higher and higher bandwidths are used for those protocols and signals. So our approach is to handle it all and to look further to the future. Also, we would like to update our companies. I will tell you about those companies a little bit later, but update some image of those companies because we want to be considered on the market as a fiber specialists in general. So not seen only as a complex network solvers, but also as a simple and cost-effective and efficient point-to-point system providers. Fiber. We are specialized in fiber, as I mentioned before. Why? Because fiber is the best, in our opinion, of course. We believe that it's the best and future-proof medium for data and signal transmission and all infrastructures which are connected with those topics. It has unlimited bandwidth for us and the longest distances between the connections. And the isolation of it is the best also because nothing as inductions or conditions around the fiber infrastructure is not influencing it badly if how it's doing with the copper installations.
Yeah, what we do, in general, our companies and our solutions are there to transport and route professional video, audio, data, and intercom over fiber. So every single signal that you can imagine that is required in professional application over fiber.
Two companies, Optocore and BroaMan, join forces to provide the most flexible, future-proof, and cost-efficient solutions. To describe you how we are divided, then Optocore in general is an audio and data network. BroaMan adds video, high bandwidth data, and custom fiber solutions. This is the division between the two brands. We both, with Maciek, work for both companies. So Maciek is an application engineering manager.
And Dawid is sales distribution manager. So anything related to sales, Dawid, anything related to technical aspects, me.
Feel free to contact us anytime you want. Going back to the topic, with two brands, Optocore and BroaMan, we offer multiple solutions from the basic to the most advanced ones. So starting with the topology topic, which we would like to have a clear vision of what we do, we have solutions in standalone topology, point-to-point topologies, and fiber network. Topologies.
Yeah, speaking of those, I will just make a drawing of a couple of examples with specific products.
Maybe I will leave you with the guys for the details, and I will be back in a minute.
Sure.
Thank you.
See you later. For standalone meaning just one box solution, everything in one box. We've got our new product, which is Autorouter. And what it does, essentially, it does automatic routing. How clever is that? And it does automatic routing for for any protocol which is a ring protocol. So it could be Optocore, it could be Digico Optocore, it could be Yamaha Twin Lane, it could be Avid AVB. What we do, usually Autorouter is used in installations, but not only. It provides multiple connection points. Normally you would connect those points into the fiber patch bay. However, Autorouter replaces the patch bay and replaces it with intelligent recognition of connected boxes. So we can connect our smaller loop here with all fixed devices and have a couple of mobile devices. Whenever you connect the mobile device to the system, Autorouter will detect them and will add them to the loop. So you've got always the loop, and the loop is always closed. And this is one of the standalone solutions. Another one, which you might not recognize as a standalone, is M12 or M8, in general M series, so our MADI boxes. And what they do, they provide the routing for MADI streams. Either 8 or 4 MADI. And this is not only switching the streams, but it is really single channel routing. And then we can move to point-to-point solutions. You can imagine that in some cases you might need to connect just two locations and exchange a couple of signals between them over fiber. Our latest design and latest product is not fiber. I was supposed to write festival box. It's everything about fiber. So festival box here, and then a fiber cable. One or two of them to keep the redundancy of all connected systems. And what systems you connect to the festival box, it depends really on what systems you have, because this device, it supports any protocol and it's really protocol agnostic. So you can connect your Digico, you can connect your Avid, you can connect your Dante, you can connect your Control, then run everything through one fiber to another location, another festival box, and just output the same signals. So in festival situation, you've got stage front of house and connect your console here, your stage box is here, and you're all set with just two cables, still keeping the original redundancy from those protocols. Another example of point-to-point solution is provided by BroaMan. So all of those three are done by Optocore, but BroaMan also is really good in offering the point-to-point solutions. So we can give you repeat 48 WDM. I'm writing here some names of devices. Of course, you can anytime go to our website and browse the product so you can see what every product can do in details. Again, here repeat 48 WDM. And again, fiber connection between them. In this case, we can do more or less similar things as with Festival Box. However, we also add video to that. And this is professional video, so 3G SDI, 12 GSDI, and also some larger data. All of that, of course, on single fiber between two locations. Then finally, if this is not enough, if this is not sufficient for you, we've got more advanced options. And this would be the fiber network, which Dawid already mentioned. For fiber network, we can provide ring topology, and this is what Optocore has been known for years. Again, we could use the new M12, M8, and maybe X6R, which is Optocore device with analog I/O, and connect all of those devices in a ring topology. Ring to keep redundancy, to have redundancy, and all of those interfaces. So again, here we've got MADI, here we've got some more MADI. Obviously we can split those MADI signals, but we can also add some analog I/O. And with this, we can route however we want, any signal in any direction. So really powerful solution, even with 3 single boxes. Then going a bit more advanced, we can have a couple of locations with a couple of devices providing different interfacing. So MADI, AES, analog, and then they could of course connect in ring as we have here, but they could all connect in a star topology as well. And then for this star, we would use our autorouter. Finally, with this kind of setup, you can always make connections for mobile stage boxes, offering again analog, AES or MADI. And the last example which I have for you is the video. So as we said in the beginning, we've got the solutions for everything, for audio, for video, for data, for comms. The most common solution in installed applications is Route 66, which is our video router, and then some stage boxes like MUX 22, 22, repeat 48, WDM, and so on. And here, from the central location, we connect fiber to all of those stage boxes. And here also you can add Optocore devices. Which color was that? Optocore. For example, X6R for analog I/O, which is an addition to those MUX 22s. And again, here we've got MUX 22, so video, audio, data, and what else? Intercom, of course. Now let's invite Dawid back to give you some introduction to all of those examples, but showing you the real life examples.
Yes, everything what we mentioned, what Maciek mentioned here, exactly. These are working solutions, live on air systems, which we wanted to show you at this time. Of course, these are only a couple of them. We have a lot of installations running all over the world, but we just wanted to show you a couple of them to realize what is our spectrum of our solutions for the installation market. So regarding standalone topology, The first one, which Maciek showed with the outer router, we can give you here an example of the latest our system installed in UK in famous Royal Albert Hall. The system was designed by Autograph guys. Thank you guys for that. And the auto router in Royal Albert Hall is the heart of the whole infrastructure for all signals which are running in there and connecting all the devices.
Yeah, the auto router is the heart of the system, and the system itself is Digico consoles, Digico desks. As you can see on this picture here, the auto router gives the connection points for multiple consoles and multiple stage boxes. So this is very neat idea of having Digico not in a loop, but in a star topology.
For the point-to-point example, which Maciek drew here, we can give you an example of a big festival which was done last year in Poland. This is one of the biggest festivals in Poland. GmbH Pro Sound did the installation and did the whole gig as a rental and production company. At this time, at the main stage, the main connection was done by them on point-to-point solution with the festival box.
Yeah, one festival box on stage, one festival box on front of house, and both connected with two fibers. Thanks to that, they were able to connect Avid stage box with Avid console, Yamaha stage box with Yamaha console, Digico stage box with Digico console, SSL if needed, so really anything. Alan Heath, I'm sorry if I haven't mentioned all of them, but there are a lot of options available.
Festival box can be used also for touring as well. Now, unfortunately, the tourings are cancelled, I think, but last year Wigwam did a couple of them. An example is the Spice Girls tour. Also, they did Billie Eilish all touring concerts and productions. And of course, Coldplay live stream from Jordan was done also on the connections through the festival box. If we want to talk about video, audio and data, I think the good example here will be an Obi-Wan from Spiritland, which are always in the field and working on the gigs, and they are using also our solution.
Yes, so they're using the Repeat 48 system as we see it here. Kind of similar to Festival Box. In Festival Box, also in Repeat 48, you've got SFPs, which you can hot swap to provide RJ45 connectivity or fiber connectivity in different flavors. But together with that, in Repeat 48, we provide SDI signals. So you can have also the professional video in the same system.
Now we can get to the fiber network. We would like to start with our classical loop topology for audio as an audio system, and MADI routing, of course. So for this loop topology, mixed with, of course, using the MADI routing and all of the features which we can give in the Optocore system. As the example, we would like to show you a Düsseldorf Schauspielhaus theater.
That's a tricky word for a German person.
Exactly. Which is a famous theater, beautiful, and the system is quite beautiful as well.
Yes, the system is beautiful because what you can see on your screen right now, this is just a tiny bit of the system, just showing you what you can do with M series. So what customer wanted to do, they wanted to connect multiple halls and multiple venues in one big loop, so exchange signals between the different venues. But in each venue there is also huge system consisting of Digico connected with Optocore. So yeah, really nice application. Yeah, here in the main system we've got the M12 and M8, both used to just exchange some MIDI, and then there is another M8, I think, with some XXR to provide analog I/O. So very nice combination of devices just to provide the core of the bigger solution.
An example for a larger audio fiber loop network is a system designed by Solotech in Canada, in Ottawa exactly. It's the National Arts Centre. This building is quite famous in Canada and it's quite huge, and the system is also quite impressive, as you can see in a minute.
Yes, so something similar is drawn here. However, this is the simplification. What you will see on the screen right now, or you see it now, so what you see on the screen, this is also just a part of the system. We decided not to show the whole system because it's huge. Anyway, here you can see the classical star topology based on the central outer router. So providing the connectivity for analog, for AES, for MIDI, and then also providing connectivity for mobile stage boxes through outer router with no hassle, with no customer requiring to go to some patch room and patch fiber cables. All fiber cables are just sitting there. You plug in your stage box and it's in your network.
The next two examples are based a little bit again on the star topology networks, but for video as well, audio and data distribution in different environments. First example is Anfield Stadium, and the Anfield Stadium, of course, is the Liverpool FC stadium. If you watch the Champions League game today, you will experience the beauty of our system, in a way, of course. Stadiums are our best, let's say, installation topics, because they are always counting on the big distances and a big amount of the signals and protocols running through from many points. But Maciek will tell you more about the details at this exactly stadium.
Yeah, so here you can see the central Route 66 in master control room with some additional I/O provided by Repeat 48s, and those I/Os together with the I/Os from 3 stage boxes can be freely routed however the customer wants. Also in every stage box there is audio stage box with mic inputs, line outputs, and in the central location there are also some analog I/Os. So this is the perfect example of audio, video and data over fiber.
Yes, and as you can see, this is the merging of mentioned two companies which are specialized in fiber, but in other aspects of the fiber. So when you need for the video more audio, more advanced audio, you can use the Optocore boxes, building up your racks or mobile racks as you wish, or inputs and outputs in the central place. Second example, which I mentioned before, based on the star topology, fiber network is Theater Vanemuine in Tartu, Estonia, designed by Amptown System Company. And our fiber network handles there the audio, video, and intercoms together. And this is the project which was quite known and one of the biggest ones as the live theater systems done in the last times.
From the topology point of view, it's quite similar to what we've seen for Anfield. However, in this case, the stage box is pure video stage box together with some data. In central location, again, you've got Route 66, and the big difference is redundancy here. The customer required redundancy because this is his system where he needs to really provide feeds for broadcast and nothing can go wrong. So he doesn't want to rely on single fiber. He decided to use dual fiber, and yes, we are experts of redundancy. That's why it's not a big hassle for us and big problem. And those kind of systems are also available from us. Just to give you a couple of examples of tools which we have for consultants and system integrators. Of course, here you can see our devices in real life. And this is one of the first things that we offer. We offer demo and system introduction to your customers, to yourself. We can give you really the update of the latest solutions, and we can give you an idea of the future, where we go, in which direction. We just want to be there with you. And we've got dedicated application engineering team, which is really traveling a lot and trying to show you as much as we can. Then if it comes to the design, so you decide, yes, I want fiber. Yes, I like your solutions. Then you want to probably start adding boxes into your drawings. So of course you can do it on your own, but you can use our help. If you're not sure if something is going to work as you expect, or if you simply want to confirm the technical drawing which you've made, we are there to help. And this is all happening free of charge, and probably some of you already experienced that we won't bite you. We will just help you. We are there to help. Also, in terms of costs, when it comes to the cost of such system, we always try to find the best balance between the cost and the technology. So we try to optimize the system as much as possible. Finally, sometimes you need to have something custom, and we've got also a custom shop available with custom devices, custom functionalities. It's just a matter of talking to us and discussing details, and if we think that this is a good idea, then we do it, no problem. Finally, once your system is designed, you're happy with it, it goes to tender, someone wins the tender, or you're a system integrator who won the tender, you want to commission the system. Obviously, if we're talking about point-to-point, that's fairly simple, but if we start going into more advanced design, we are also there to help you. So we can go on site, we can help you to program the system in a way that you want this to work. If it comes to acceptance tests, we are also offering those kind of options. So we can do it in our factory, we can do it on site. If your system is well designed and you know exactly which devices should be programmed in which way, we can provide this initial setup in the factory. So the system arrives at your place, you just unpack it, connect fibers, and you're ready to go. Finally, we offer training programs for operators, we offer training programs for designers. Whenever you feel like you want to know more, you want to go deeper into details, we can do it in your premises, or we can do it in our headquarters. And The last point from application engineering team would be troubleshooting. If you experience problems with working system, which doesn't happen very often, you can contact us and we are there to help you. Regarding software, we've got 3 options for you right now. First option is to use Optocore control software, which has been serving multiple customers for years now, and it's been super solid solution where you can set up pretty much everything with some nice small tools which help you to really use the system in a nice way. But recently we've opened also, we've become more open to different ideas of controlling your global system. So let's say you've got a theater or you've got OB-van and you want to control it from external software or external hardware. There's nothing more simple than that. We just give you the description of our protocol and you can implement the code yourself. So you can use any platform you want as long as you can just implement those simple UDP commands into your system. And finally, in this year we should reveal one more option, but we will talk about this later.
So, as a summary, now finally we are at the end, as you can read that.
I think we've made it before less than 40 minutes, right? I guess.
And hope you are not bored, and hope you liked our solutions and systems, because we do. And as you could see, we have solutions from the very basic, even single device systems, to the most challenging and advanced networks. So that's why we just wanted to enhance that, why fiber and why you and the professional market should be, and it's going, not should be, but it's going in the direction of the fiber solutions because of the many things which we have mentioned before. So regarding the fiber solutions in general, I just want to clarify that we are handling for sure video, we are handling audio, we are handling intercoms as well.
Intercoms are kind of audio.
Exactly, and we are compatible with the most of them.
Yes.
We are handling also IP-based, also protocols. Which are also, on IP we are basing also audio and video. We are handling more than that because we are handling also third-party protocols, which are more and more coming into the market, as I mentioned on the beginning. So these all you can have in all options which Maciek and me showed till now on live examples which are working.
So just to summarize, we can have it as in standalone solutions, standalone. We can have them as point-to-point solutions. We can have them in daisy chain. When we close the daisy chain, we end up with ring. Ring is always redundant. And then finally, star.
The star topology is, I think, the most popular in the installation market. That's why we wanted to also show you and focus a little bit with the two examples which we had to show how we can handle and change, for example, the digicode consoles from the loop to star topology for the installations.
Really, any ring protocol can be right now transformed into star with our solutions. So yeah, feel free to contact us.
And for more information about our products, our solutions, about us, visit our website, optocore.com, BroaMan.com, and follow our social medias. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, we would like to thank you for your time. We hope we will continue doing those kind of webinars. We hope you liked it. We would love to receive some feedback from you. Even if you didn't like it, just write it to us and we might change something. Maybe we just remove Dawid from the webinar.
Yeah, I always respect the honesty.
Yes, and yeah, we hope to see you soon, maybe in person, hopefully. If not, see you soon on YouTube or somewhere else.
Take care. See you next time, guys. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.